Hi, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Wilfredo Robles. I'm a senior at Classical Magnet, and I've played on the basketball, soccer, and track team.
My name is Jamal Morgan, and I play basketball for Classical Magnet Gladiators.
Hello, my name is Paige Boyd. I'm a senior Classical Magnet, and I'm on the track and field team.
Hi, I am Ariel Zika from Classical Magnet. I play soccer.
First question, how does being an athlete inspire you to do good?
Being an athlete allows me to learn my strengths and weaknesses better.
As in, like work harder and always try to be the best at what I do and enjoy what I like doing. Because if you play a sport that you really truly love, you should be committed to it and always try to improve and set your teammates up so they could be great as well and they can understand.
It kind of reflects on my performance. If I'm a good person, well, if I want to be, a great athlete, I obviously got to be a good person, and that reflects on my morality and my character.
To do good, well, it makes me for example, it makes me get little kids to play soccer and be more athletic. If they don't have a sport they like, I could go to them and tell them oh, you should try soccer out and keep them healthy and in a good shape.
And with that, I can perform as a better person in society.
How much you're dedicated and hardworking you are to the sport.
How does athletics make you a better student or worker?
Well, I'm striving for a full scholarship, so being an athlete, I want to get both academic and athletic scholarship, so that pushes me to do better in school as well.
A better student or worker, because when I go to practice, if I work harder, it gets me to be a better player, and then that makes me think that in school, if I study harder, it will make me a better student.
Through workouts and strategic learning, I can focus more on my work because I know what specifically I have to do.
Not all sports have study hall, so when we always have study hall with our Coach Tucker, he always pushes us to work and keep our grades up so he doesn't have to worry, so we won't have to get failed off or kicked off the team due to grades. And he always says to us he always influences us to stay out of trouble and just stay in our classes, and always pushes us to keep the grades up, keep them around at least B level, not around C's, but he'll take anything along you're working hard and doing your best.
Do you have a plan to help you get to your best focus state?
My best focus state right now is just recovering.
I plan ahead and make sure that I know what my schedule is for the day, whether that be for athletics or school.
Well, I wouldn't say I have a plan, but I have a mindset. I would always listen to music or just stretch or have a little pep talk with the coaches and know what I got to do.
And doing better when I can play soccer.
How does being an athlete make you a better person?
Being an athlete made me a better person because before I wasn't really doing as well and my grades were low during my freshman year. And when I started to understand and just shot me, gave me that nudge, that hit, and I was oh, I got to step up. And now my sophomore year, my grades started to get better and I made a team. And each year I kept on getting better as a player and as a student.
I don't know, like I said, it kind of reflects on my craft. If I want to be a good moral person as well as a great athlete, I would like those two to play aspects of each other. Play into each other.
Just like I said, training other kids or making other kids like the sport.
By becoming stronger, both physically and mentally, through athletics, I feel like a better person because I'm more confident in myself and I can manage myself better.
What are your reasons you like being part of a team sport?
I like the involvement and the collaborative effort because everybody feels like they're putting something into the team.
Our coach always calls it a brotherhood, so we're like family. And we always treat each other like brothers. So it's all fun and games. We all try to work hard at our best, and we all try to have fun at the same time. So as long as we have fun and working hard, then yeah.
The setting, it's always great to have other teammates with you to cheer you on, to push you to do better, to encourage you when you're down, or for you to encourage them when they're down.
Part of a team, a team can make you. There's downs and ups and downs to a team because if you perform bad in a team, they can also say something bad about it, or when you perform really good, they can really hype you up. So there's ups and downs.
Has being an athlete caused you to push yourself outside your comfort zone?
Multiple times, yes. Tried multiple sports, especially track and field. You know, running them 400s, they're deadly.
For sure, because before I had a negative opinion on sports. Afterwards, I did whatever I couldn't, whether that be workouts or anything.
My first year playing on a team, I was pushed out of my comfort zone because at first, my first year, I wasn't starting. I was sitting on the varsity bench, and I wasn't starting on JV either. So being outside of that comfort zone and playing in games and being nervous in front of crowds because I wasn't really used to it, it pushed me to become better and smarter and be able to get used to it and be used to the pressure.
But yeah, all the time. All the time. I ran more laps than I thought I could. I ran a mile faster than I could, everything.
Have you ever stressed so much to the point of giving up?
Honestly, to the point of giving up, no, but I've stressed a lot. Like before games, I would shake. I would shake so much. Like when the lineup comes out, then I would just shake. I couldn't stop shaking every game.
How did you overcome it?
How did I overcome it? I would honestly just like pray to God before every other game.
Sure, I sometimes feel like the stress on my body is too much, so I have given up before.
Times when I wanted to give up, but I never did. Like recently, when I was going to nationals, I had to break down in the closet because the pressure was on, but I didn't want to give up.
How did you overcome it?
I just kept practicing, and eventually you get either used to it or you get past it and become better at what you're doing.
First year, yeah, because I felt like I wasn't being used as a player, even though I was working hard, even working harder than some people who were on the team who were supposed to be better than me, I guess, even though I was working harder than them, always pushing myself to be the best. Like my first year, I almost felt like quitting, but I just kept on going because it's adversity, and when you take adversity and you take it as a challenge and you let it push yourself, you're able to overcome it, and you're able to see the the bad and the positive and the negative of the situation, how you succeeded during your season.
How does sports decrease your stress?
Decrease my stress. It just gets I'm an aggressive player, so if like if I have anger, I could just like go body to body with like another person, and like just running helps you calm down all the time. And then like shooting can like for me, like when I shoot a soccer ball, it could be like a stress reliever. Like I took all my power out on the ball, like I hit the ball really hard, and yeah, that takes the stress out a lot.
Working out's always been like a way to relieve stress in a way. If you like kind of sweat out your anger, sweat out the sadness, it's a great way to release.
It clears your mind, gives you something to do. You focus on something other than, for example, all the work you do daily at school.
My technique to release stress is, well, always stay calm in situations and try to think about the positive side, even though some people might think there's not always a positive side, but there always is. And talk to your coaches, because I'm pretty sure they would understand, because they were kids too when they were growing up, so they would try to like talk to you and let you know what's going on.
Relieve stress, usually I try my best to clear my mind, like I said earlier, whether that be sports or music or anything that benefits me.
How do sports teach you about failure?
Failure, because when you lose, it just makes you feel like you need to work better. You need to work better as a team, and failure is actually a good thing because you could fail 100 times, or if you make it one time, it could be the most important time. Like for example, you lose a lot of games, but once you make it to the Champions League or say the final and you win that game, that could be your best game, best win.
Well, my coach used to tell me, knock you down 9 times, get up 10. It's always stuck to me. No matter how many times you fall, you always got to get back up. You always got to be a better version of you the next day. If you give up on yourself, no one else is going to believe in you, so you got to keep pushing.
This year, we were so close to getting to Mohegan. We were in the Final Four, and we lost. And even when we lost in the playoff game, during my season, my sophomore, junior, and senior year, when I took a lot of losses, it really hit me because, I really wanted to win. And no one likes to lose. Nobody likes to lose. We all want to win and succeed at what we're doing. So, failure made me a better person to understand and learn and rethink about certain situations and be all smarter on and off the court.
When you're doing sports, there's always something you won't be very good at, but that eventually through hard work you can get past and become successful in. So it teaches you what you know you can fail, but in the future, do.
How do you feel about coaches?
Coaches, like my friend Paige said before, the coaches can either like make you better or like fail you. And I'm at like a walking experience because last year my coach did not like me as much because I guess I had an attitude, and which makes sense. And he like started making me feel like I didn't like soccer as much, but deep down I felt like I still love soccer. It was just that coach that was making me not like it.
I feel coaches could be a great thing to players because some players can be going through like a lot of stuff with their parents, might not have a father figure in life, all that stuff. So like coaches could come in and teach players, younger players, girls or boys, on what's really going on in life and how to deal with those situations, so they could become a better person growing up and be a better individual.
Coaches, they can either make you or break you. If a coach isn't doing their job properly, as in motivating their athlete or giving them the proper resources or materials to be a better athlete, then that can really hurt someone who's really serious about their sport. That can hurt their career. But if you're a great coach and you always are motivating your athletes, or you're getting into contact with them, talking to them, then yeah, you get a great outcome of your student.
I think coaches are a key point in a team because every team needs a leader, and they're what gets the whole team going.
And we're done.
Woo, woo, woo.